Well,
That's a good idea.
well, I mean, I never thought about that. I mean, hey, gravy's gravy.
Might be a person that didn't want the extra carbs from the bread and
Said, I took a biscuit, no gravy.
so.
That's pretty good breakfast this morning.
Yeah. I thought the bacon was really good. Yeah, perfect. Sometimes the bacon can be. It was good bacon.
For those of us that like bacon.
I tried. Really good. I took some pan of bacon. I even know if I can just try.
That's all you can do is try.
I like ham.
You know, that's what my wife, she said, when she orders, she's burned. She wants hers from that.
And it's hard to do at home without setting off a fire detector.
Yeah.
Or something on the stove.
My daughter.
And that smells like burnt popcorn. It just lingers in the air forever.
I'm just not even figuring how people can bake. Because I found some where you can bake it in the oven.
Yeah,
I would just think it would just splatter and.
No, it doesn't. No,
it stays right there.
Right, I'm not.
Usually you put some aluminum foil down and somehow the aluminum foil kind of disperses everything and you can pull it out and take a dry paper towel.
I've heard people swear by this process. It's the best way to do bacon.
It's about half and half for me. Yeah.
And I'll just give it a try, because I just always just scared me a little bit. I'm like,
Actually, what I do, I have a gas stove and I use cast iron. Cross cast iron.
I would, but I hate to clean the gas iron.
I love cast iron pans.
That's all
They're the
that's
most
about
even
3/4.
heat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially with gas stove.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A big stove, the gas, the cast stove in there quick.
Mhm, right.
Yeah.
I like the bacon cast iron.
Hmm?
I said I do a lot of baking cast iron
Do you?
too. Yeah. And cleanup really isn't that bad. I just use a little cold water and just a little scouring pad. I don't really. Not supposed to use soap and stuff on it, so it keeps it seasoned.
I have a fire.
Got one of those too. That's probably my
Good job.
outside of the microwave. That's probably my consistent favorite kitchen appliance. I have found nothing you can't do with that.
Mine too. I have leave mine on the counter all the
Yeah.
time now, and
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd like it. I really did.
I did biscuits in it the other day, and oh, they turned out perfect.
You did what?
Biscuits.
I had cinnamon rolls in it. I was kind of curious to see how that would turn out. And they were perfect. It was perfect.
We wouldn't know, John.
Well, I have to. I got your point, but I had to try to make sure it worked because I wasn't going to bring in something that was gross.
I'll defend you there, John.
Okay, thank you. You can stay more often now. Rich, I'm still not for sure about.
But now that you mention it, now that he,
See?
I know I can defend the first time.
Okay. Well,
That is the next time you're here anyway. Huh?
Yeah.
Got a new gravity feed
We
charcoal
got
grill.
title issues.
Get loaded up and
Probably can't.
they're fairly new. You know, just kind of
Tomorrow.
I smoked a couple of pork butts and brisket over the weekend.
Yeah,
It's the first time doing it. Oh, man,
Yeah.
that thing is nice.
The tile
It's-
company.
Because I'm not a big propane fan. And it lights really quickly, unlike most charcoal, you know, because it's got a heat whole system that gets up and heats really fast.
To do.
I had a really nice Weber.
So
What was it, 1800 BTU, had a side burner and everything on it.
And I said,
I got it on clearance, series when they closed.
I don't
Like
know.
$175 on a $600 grill, and I'm like, right at home, I'm gonna be spending an entire week trying to put the damn thing together. Because it wasn't complete, and I just got to thinking about it, I'm like, it's just me, I don't need it. I really don't need it,
Right.
you know, so I ended up selling it, and I've got a couple, small little charcoal grills or something if I want to do that. And I'm sure I like charcoal, propane, but propane's easier to.
Yeah, okay, Shiloh, it's
All right, save the best for last.
I answered it. Yeah, usually you're at the front of the agenda. That's right.
So good morning, commissioners. Shiloh Hager, Riley County Treasurer with the December 2022 revenue figures. We ended the year on a strong note. We have a balance in the general fund as of December 31st of 19,776,764.21. Comparatively, for 2021, we had a balance in the general fund of 15,846,240.70, which is an increase from last year to this year of 3,930,523.51. The total of all funds is 126,106,486.84. A large percentage of that is our tax holding funds, which makes up the first half tax collections. Those tax collections will be distributed here this month in January. The disbursement is January 20th. We ended the calendar year with a net interest earned in the general fund of $750,898.81. A lot different than what we had budgeted for this year, not what any of us had really even expected going into when we were budgeting this last year. So, and at the end of the year, we had $216,272.08 of interest earned on the ARPA funds. The interest rate on the active checking account for the month of December was 4.37%. And I will just mention that I invested some funds this week, and I'm going to be doing some next week, but we had 5 different banks bid on our funds this week, and we got a bid of 4.76 on the investment from this week. So that was good to see as well. Here are your general fund revenues by the various items. For the month of December, we had total revenues in the general fund of $679,466.13, which we had budgeted for the month $373,924. Year to date, we ended the year 9.8% over what we had budgeted for total revenues in the general fund. And as you can see, that shows here, we collected 109.8% of the total budgeted revenues. The sales tax that Riley County portion of the sales tax received for the month of December was $389,163.91. We ended the year to date, we had budgeted $3.4 million for sales tax, and we received just over $4.4 million, which is a 30% over what was budgeted. My number is 37 for the month. It was 37.35% over what we had budgeted for the month. And for the total sales tax that was collected within Riley County, our year-to-date sales tax ended up 11.12% higher than December of 2021. We did dip down a little bit compared to last month's numbers, and December of 22 on its own compared to December of 2021 was also down. And this represents October sales. And you can see all of the various items all were down for October. use tax also was down just a little bit compared to this time last year. Any questions about that? And just on one, just to remind you on sales tax, my next two reports will still be finishing up the old sales tax rate, and then I will break the new one out separate from the remaining general fund sales tax. And if there's something also that you would like to see on that going forward, please reach out to me. I have a few ideas of how I want to present it, but if there's something specific that you would like, just please let me know, okay? We are into heavy truck and trailer commercial vehicle season right now. That takes up a lot of staff time. There's just a lot that goes into those. Those have to be finalized by the end of February. So we're just getting started on that right now. Just wanted to kind of let you know the first half 2022 taxes came in very strong. As of December 31st, we had collected 55.51% of the tax roll for 2022. So that's a little bit over half, which is what we like to see. And then I already mentioned that the first tax distribution will be tomorrow, January 20th, to the various entities. And other than that, we're just plugging away as usual. Any questions, or is there anything else I can do for you today? No. All right, John, you just look very.
Well, no, I'm thinking about the sales tax, particularly on the road and bridge, and I may have some thoughts, but I know I'm going to get with you. And so we'll talk about it then.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, Sean. Have a good weekend.
That ends our regular business. Do we have anything else to discuss?
I did have one. Did we need to register for the event for KAC next week? The local government day.
Let me check on that.
I think we're supposed to know appointments with them.
Well, you can do that separately too. But I think they need to go to the actual event and who was going to attend. And I don't remember us having that discussion. We may have, but
Yeah, let me check on that.
okay. And are we all good on the intergovernmental? Because there was a secondary letter that came out on that as well, that they needed attendees. Okay.
The person said it was canceled. No.
That's the
city council.
Yeah, and that would have been this afternoon, but the intergovernmental on Monday. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll set
That's
for that.
all of them. Okay. Outside of that, I don't have anything else.
Neither, Greg, do you have anything else?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make the motion that we adjourn the January 19th meeting of the Valley County Commission.
And I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to adjourn the January 19th Board of Commissioners meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.